What is up, you guys, and welcome to day 6 of the Imperialism challenge. As you can see, a lot of teams have territory. Now, for a refresher, here are the teams that have been eliminated in day 5. Army Golden Knights, the Auburn Tigers, California Golden Bears, the Indiana Hoosiers, the Marshall Thundering Herd, Ole Miss Rebels, the Pittsburgh Panthers, Texas Tech Red Raiders, Tulane Green Wave, and unfortunately the UTEP Miners. Now, there are a lot of teams that have territory, and in the last day, whenever I showed who had the most territory, for some reason I was not counting the territory that they already owned when they first start. And that's what I'm going to do when they take over territory. That includes the territory that they start off with. So for example, FAU down here has technically only taken over 1 territory, but I am going to consider it 2 since they have 2 territories. So with that being said, here are our top of the leaderboard. Clemson has 7, BYU has 4, Oregon has 4, Temple has 4, and USC has 4 as well. And now that we know who the teams that were eliminated and the top teams are, let's get into day 6, starting off with the Boston College Golden Eagles. And where will Boston College be heading? It looks like they will be heading west, which is not really good for them, because if they went any other direction, I think they would just gotten free territory, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to face somebody now that they have to go west. And I was correct in saying that anywhere else they would have just had free territory, but the arrows said nope, you're gonna have to go and try to place somebody. So the Boston College Golden Eagles are going to be facing an old Big East, now ACC rival in the Syracuse Orange. All right, here we are back in the Carrier Dome, as for the second time in 2 days the Syracuse Orange has been invaded. Let's see if they can hold off the opponent like they did against Army, as Boston College is coming in to take some territory. And at halftime, Boston College mixed the extra point, so it is a 14-13 game. They are down 1. But let's see if it keeps being a close game or if one of them pulls away. And with under 2 minutes left, it is only a 6-point game as Syracuse is driving. Let's see if they can score to take the lead, or will Boston College be able to stop them? Just back to pass, throws it across the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can convert here. And they hand off and they get the first down. Clock's gonna stop with 1:10 left. Oh, what a throw. It's gonna be 2nd and 3. Boston College is gonna have to stop them, because I don't think they're gonna have enough time to get down the field if they score here. Just back to pass again. Another, oh, it's incomplete. It was dropped by both the receiver and the defensive back. Pump fake right across the middle, wide open into the end zone. It is a tied game right now, and it's all up to the extra point here. Let's see if they can get the extra point to take the lead. Extra point is up, and it is good. The Syracuse Orange have a 1-point lead. 52 seconds left. Let's see if Boston College can drive down the field and get a field goal. 52 seconds. Boston College needs to drive down the field to get a game-winning field goal. Let's see if they can do it. Just back to pass, and breaks off a sack and chucks it across his body out of bounds. Another drop back, tosses it way down the field into triple coverage, and it is incomplete. 3rd and 10. And incomplete. 4th and 10. They are not doing so good right now. With the game on the line, they need to get a first down here. Just back to pass, throws it complete, but not a first down, as it's going to be a turnover, and they still have 3 timeouts, so they might be able to do something. And after that exciting game, the Syracuse Orange do stave off another invasion and beat Boston College by 1 point, 28-27. And with that, the Boston College Golden Eagles have been defeated by Syracuse. The Syracuse has this entire area to themselves right now. Let's see if they can pick up anything. But unfortunately for Boston College, they have been eliminated. And who is up next to try to take some territory? It will be the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And where will they be headed? They will be headed southeast. And southeast for the Mississippi State Bulldogs is going to be South Alabama. And let's see South Alabama with their cool entrance that we didn't get to see can pull off a major upset here against Mississippi State. And at halftime, South Alabama only has 2 points against Mississippi State, who has 21. I think this is going to be our first blowout of the day. And like we all predicted, South Alabama gets absolutely smoked 41-2. And with that, South Alabama has been defeated and Mississippi State has officially taken over some land in Alabama. Alabama has land in Mississippi. Mississippi State has land in Alabama. And let's see who folds first. Who's gonna take over the entire state? Is it gonna be Alabama or is it gonna be Mississippi? But for right now, USA, University of Southern Alabama, has been eliminated. And the next team is going to be the Oregon Ducks. The Oregon Ducks already have 4 territories. Let's see if they can pick up some more. See if they can catch Clemson. And where will the Oregon Ducks be heading? They will be headed southeast. And from the logo, southeast is going to be Arizona State. So they can pick up 6 total territories today if they can beat Arizona State. Or Arizona State can pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 extra territories and have 6 as well. And here comes the Oregon Ducks into Arizona State, the Sun Devils. Let's see if they can pick up 2 extra territories, or is Arizona State gonna pick up 4 territories? I'm kind of rooting for Arizona State because I just like their uniforms. They're cool. I like them, so I'm rooting for Arizona State. And Arizona State is not putting up much of a fight as they are down 35-3 to the Oregon Ducks. And unfortunately for Arizona State, they have been beaten 41-10. And with that, the Oregon Ducks have picked up 2 territories, or 2 more territories, and probably have the biggest chunk of land on the map. If we zoom out to look, I think UTSA still has more, but let's go ahead and head back over to here because Arizona State has been eliminated. And the next team to try to take more territory is going to be the Wisconsin Badgers. And where will the Badgers be going? They will be going east. And east for Wisconsin is across the Great Lakes and into Michigan. Some Badgers are coming into the big house to see if they can take some territory for the first time in this Imperialism challenge, and Michigan is looking to take 1 more piece of territory if they can stave off the invasion. And at halftime, Michigan is absolutely dominating Wisconsin right now, 27-0. And Wisconsin tried to come back as they scored 22 points in the 4th, but it was not enough as they have been defeated 37-22. And with that, Michigan has taken the entire state of Wisconsin, as there's nothing for me to do with the borders, but Wisconsin has been eliminated. And after Wisconsin has been defeated and eliminated from the challenge, we have 78 teams left. Who is the next team? It will be Kansas. I think Kansas has some territory, but I'm not too sure. But we're about to find out anyway. And where will Kansas be heading? They are going to be going a little northwest. And we have a border showdown as Missouri is going to try to stave off a invasion of Kansas, who neither of these teams have any territory. So let's see if let's see which one is going to pick up their first territory. And at the half, it looks like Missouri is dominating Kansas right now. Let's see if Kansas can have a big second half comeback. And under 2 minutes left, Missouri missed a field goal. And Kansas is down 7 now. Let's see if they can come back and tie it up. He's going to take off. And he's going to pick up a big gain himself. Just about to pass another big gain. Is they're gonna get 7 yards. 50 seconds left. He drops back, throws an awful pass. Pump fake, and he takes off and he throws it across his body, and it's caught. And he's going to get into the end zone Oh my gosh, that was incredible. I did not think that was gonna happen. He throws it across his body to a guy that's not even open, and he ends up catching it and taking it to the end zone, and they need an extra point and they'll tie this game. And in overtime, Missouri is gonna start with a run that gets nowhere. 3rd and 14, drops back to pass, throws it complete, and they're not gonna get the first down. It's gonna be 4th and 1. Kick is up and it is good. And Kansas needs a touchdown to win and a field goal to tie. Let's see what they can do. Pump fake and a sack. It's gonna be 4th and 13. They're gonna have to kick the field goal to tie the game. If they miss, they lose. Kick is up and it is good. Double overtime. Kansas drops back to throw. He does throw and it's incomplete. They're gonna have to try to kick a field goal. Kick is up and it is good. Drops back to pass on 3rd and 10. He lets it go and he gets it, but does not get the first down. 4th and 1. They're gonna kick the field goal to try to tie it. Kick is up and it is good. Triple overtime. Drops back to pass. Quick throw. He is wide open and they get the first down and more. And on 3rd and goal, they're gonna throw the ball and it is incomplete. So they're gonna have to settle for a field goal on 4th and goal. Kick is up and it is good. Gonna run the ball on 2nd and 10 and he's gonna get into the end zone, which means Kansas is going to win in triple overtime. And after a triple overtime thriller, Kansas pulls off the victory 32-29. And with that, Kansas has taken over the entire state of Missouri and gets their first bit of territory in this challenge. Kansas has eliminated. Kansas has now defeated Missouri, who has now been eliminated. And there are only 4 teams or 4 opportunities left in this day, so let's see who's going to be the next team. It will be the Iowa Hawkeyes. And where will Iowa head? They will be going southwest. And what do you know? Southwest Kansas. So Kansas gets yet another game right after their last one. And in this matchup, the Iowa Hawkeyes are going to come into Kansas to try to take the Kansas territory that they just got. And let's see if Kansas, they must be tired because they just played in a triple overtime game. Let's see if they can be rejuvenated and take another territory today. And at halftime, Kansas is up 13-3. It's getting close to Kansas taking 2 territories in a row. And with less than a minute, Iowa has the ball down 6. They need a touchdown to win. Let's see if they can do it. No timeouts left. They drop back to pass. He throws to the flat and it's going to be out of bounds, or he's going to go out of bounds with 3rd and 3. And 4th and 6. They're going to throw the ball and he does throw it and it's incomplete, and Kansas is going to get the win. And Kansas has 2 in a row where they pick up another territory as they win 16-10. And with that, Kansas has taken over half of Iowa as they beat the Hawkeyes and take some of their territory, half of Iowa actually, and they have now the Iowa Hawkeyes have been eliminated. All right, with Iowa's elimination and Kansas taking 2 territories today, let's see if wouldn't be something Kansas gets selected again, but it will be the Central Michigan Chippewas, I do believe is what they're called. The Central Michigan Chippewas going to be headed in there, going to be going northwest. And northwest is all the way across the Great Lakes and over to Minnesota. So Central Michigan versus Minnesota. And the Chippewas are going to be coming into Minnesota to see if they can upset Minnesota and take the entire state of Minnesota, which could be possible. So let's see. And at halftime, Minnesota is absolutely decimating Central Michigan right now, 31-0. And at the end of the game, Minnesota absolutely decimates Central Michigan, 41-23. With that, Minnesota has taken over the top of the glove of Michigan as Central Michigan has been eliminated. With 2 teams left, Let's see who the team is that's going to round. Oh, it was almost Minnesota again, but it's North Carolina State. Let's see if they can take some more territory. Where will North Carolina State be heading? And where will North Carolina State be heading? They will be going a little bit northwest. And northwest for North Carolina State is going to be the North Carolina Tar Heels. A rivalry renewed. Back are going to try to come into Chapel Hill to get a victory and take the land that UNC already has. And UNC is looking to take over the 3 pieces of land that North Carolina State has. And at halftime, North Carolina so far is pulling off the upset as they are winning 24-10. And UNC pulls off the upset and gets the territories that North Carolina State has won as they beat them 38-24. And with that, North Carolina has taken all the territory that North Carolina State has gotten, as North Carolina State has been eliminated. And the last team for day 5, let's see who it's going to be. Who's going to be the last team to try to take some territory? It looks like it's going to be the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. And where are the Golden Hurricanes going to be going? They're going to be going northeast. And there is absolutely no possible way, but apparently there is, as Tulsa is going to be playing against Kansas. And this is the 3rd game that Kansas is going to have to play in this series. And in the last game, Kansas once again is going to try to fight off from being eliminated, as they are now taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. And at halftime, Kansas is up 14 points. They're looking to not get eliminated. And in the last game of the day, Kansas has taken over so much territory as they do win against Tulsa 38-21. And after that, Kansas has taken another territory as they have taken a lot of territory today. Look at the middle of this map now, as Kansas has beaten Tulsa, who have been eliminated. Now, if you look at the map, Kansas has a lot of territory, as I think they have 4 territories now, and they just started, so they're in the top of the top 3 of people who have territories. So that is incredible for Kansas. But that's going to be it for this day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.